What's good, Plum Borough? I'm Drew Bartow, alongside my co-host, Mike Devine.
What's good?
And Justin Newman.
Ho, ho, ho.
And, of course, show producer, the one and only Big Cat.
Good evening.
We aim to entertain and educate more than 3 Plum residents by debating some of the trending topics in the borough. From school board and... Big Cat, I heard your ice.
You were fucking that up big time anyways.
Way to bail him out, Big Cat.
We aim to entertain and educate more than 3 Plum residents by debating some of the trending topics in the borough, from school board and council happenings to business openings, conspiracy theories, and everything in between. Welcome to the Sour Plums podcast, friends. I'd like to welcome to our show tonight Rick Berrott. Rick, say hi to the Plum community.
Hello, Plum community. Hey, guys, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, can you tell the folks at home a little bit more about your involvement in the community, what, your profession, because it's really important to our listeners. And also, I'd like you to touch upon something pretty significant that's happening in a couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to age myself here. I graduated a resident Plum my whole life. I graduated Plum in 1987. And I went to the University of Pittsburgh, and then Robert Morris College at the time, which is now university. I taught a year at Moon High School in TV productions, fell in love with it. And then I worked a couple English sabbaticals when one of your colleagues came through the school district. And then I always say I was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You guys, some of you will remember Mr. Ratesic, Dr. Presenica, Mr. DeCecco, some old names to throw out there. I was hired to teach TV productions, which was a new class in 1996, and here I am today. So,
I believe that was my sophomore year.
Yeah, was it your sophomore year? Yeah, and so and when I was hired, it was just a chore to do our daily announcements. I distributed all the audio-visual equipment, so 16 millimeter projectors, overhead projectors. We had these new things called laser discs, which were like this big. Teachers were using these, and then we were doing video yearbooks, which was like a new fad at the time. And it's actually my wife, Jen Berrott, who's a teacher at Pivot Elementary. She's like, you got to do something different. You're the only teacher working in the summer. And Fox Chapel School District was doing these Make-A-Wish telethons, and I knew the TV teacher there, and they had this magic button, Drew, and they could actually hit it, and they would go live to all their buildings in the district. They had these big fish tanks, and their residents would come up and drop money in.
Yeah.
And I actually went over, throw some names out in the past. Brian George, whose mom worked at the district for years. Mike Evans, whose mom, Margie Evans, was, and Mike Evans were district employees. And Tony Benora, who now coaches middle school football. We went over, they were my students, and we went over, watched Fox Chapels, and I can remember they piled in my car afterwards. They're like, wow, that's a lot of work. Thank goodness we're not going to do something like this. And I was like, wow, this is early 99. I'm like, I kind of like this idea. And so I went in to see Mr. Ratesic, who, passed over during COVID. God rest his soul. Great guy. And he looked at me and he was like, you're not doing it with GLA. Pick another organization. And so I became like the de facto NHS sponsor in teaching TV productions. We started this thing called a Make-A-Wish telethon in 99. So,
and you're on year 24 now. And can you talk about some timeline there? What's the date? How long does it happen? And maybe can you mention some guests that are going to be on there?
Yeah.
Some big names like the Sour Plums podcast host.
Sour Plums podcast is obviously headlining. It's like a tour you guys do. So no. It's December 20th. We're going to start rehearsing next week. And then my students and I will be there at 5 a.m, and we'll probably go to about 4 p.m., which if you think about it, like you guys do a great job, with the video camera and, the podcast and stuff. I'm working with about 50, 60, 16, 17, 18-year-old students, and we produce a 9-hour live show. We try to go air free, and we do a really good job. Mike Clark from WTAE comes and he co-hosts a section and a portion of it, and he always says he'll put our telethon up right up against Project Bundle Up. It's run that well, so which is fun. But yeah, you guys will be there. Couple of your former guests. Jen Mascaro's done some fundraisers for Make-A-Wish. She'll be there. Chris Mahler from 93.7 The Fan will be there. Another good guest that I didn't mention yet, Dan Kongursky from Pittsburgh Hockey Now. He owns it, and he has actually the whole umbrella: Boston Hockey Now, Colorado Hockey Now.
Wow.
They all fall under him. He'll be there. And then we'll have, school board members. The mayor of Plum will be there. The superintendents will be there. And also a couple former Plum alum, Steve Lasowski, his graduating name, from Inside Edition, and also Pat Muldowney. We've interviewed Pat McAfee. It's actually a 21-minute interview that we'll have on the telethon because he can't be there that day. So it's good. Bubba and Mel from 100.7 will be there, and they'll all co-host segments of the show, which is fascinating because, from an educational standpoint, the students can interview Mr. Berrott, Rick Berrott, all they want in each other, but to interview a Chris Mahler who they've heard, or Mike Clark, or whoever, that takes it up a notch, and gives them the experience, if they want to go into this field. Like Steve Lasowski, and it's on his resume still, Drew, like he was a host of the second annual Make-A-Wish Telethon. So, and it's nice when he comes back. So.
Yeah, not to mention I graduated with Steve from Allegheny, but I know Rick. We're excited about it. It's a great thing.
Sure.
You guys have raised over, I read $1.1 million, so we're really excited about it. And I know we don't work with 15, 16, 17-year-olds, but we work with Mike, so we understand how difficult it can be to put on a production.
Yes.
Mentality is way lower.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So we're going to talk more about that throughout the program, and you're going to stick around and
absolutely
be a full guest host, right, Rick?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I want to get to our Fantasy Football League update. This is sponsored by Salute Beer Distributor and Sports Cards every month. It's the playoffs, guys, and we're all in it except for Newman. It happens, right, Newman?
When Jerry Judy's sitting on your bench and he drops 60 points, that's when you know it's time to hang it up for the season.
You had a good run, Justin.
And Big Cat, he is the league
what a
leader.
Coincidence.
League
what
leader.
a coincidence that I have a bye week. I mean, it's just so fitting.
And unbelievable to me and to most people listening probably, my mom also has a bye, playing fantasy football for the first time in her life. So
shout out, Karen.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
No, good for her.
But all the Divines are in it. Mark's playing Mike this week, and I'm playing Mario Francesco. So should be a good one. And again, I want to thank our sponsors, Salute Beer Distributor and Sports Cards every month. Anybody have any trash talk for the week?
I can't. I'm on the bench.
Playoff times you don't trash talk till it's over.
It'd be bad to trash talk before the game.
Oh, that's what I do.
You jinx yourself,
You don't
guys realize.
Want to say something, Drew?
It's fantasy football that you're supposed to trash talk.
That's right.
You can't give him locker room bulletin board material. You gotta just let the game play out.
Yeah. I got nothing to say except for I earned my spot here. So
well, we'll update the Facebook
who's going to
page.
earn their spot?
I'll give my guys a pep talk on Saturday night before they go to bed.
I rested my guys last week against Mario. This way I knew, because I knew I might be playing him in the playoffs. So I rested him. He beat me, but I don't think he'll beat me this week. That's about as trash talky as I'll get. So, hey, gents, what are we drinking tonight?
So Justin introduced me to this, and I went out and got it. I got the Monster, the Beast, Killer Sunrise.
There you go.
Ooh, I haven't had that one. How's that one?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yes. Pop the top.
Well, it tastes like an orange, like an actual orange. It's pretty delicious.
That's good. What about you, Newman?
Going with classic. Hard Mountain Dew, Baja Blast Pineapple, my favorite.
Nice. Big Cat.
Justin, I still have those for you over here. So anytime you're in Renton, stop by. I'm actually drinking a Monster too. Java Monster. Mocha Loca is my favorite. Just a little energy,
How are you going to get to bed tonight? My goodness.
I'll be sleeping like a baby at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
After my 2 a.m. feeding.
Guys, I broke my streak here. I'm drinking a cherry lime spiked seltzer from Mighty Swell.
No IPA?
Had a long night, didn't have time to stop and get my usual, so that's what I went with. What about you, Rick?
Just some iced tea right here in the good old Yeti. That's it. Definitely, I get up at 5:30 in the morning, so
that's fair.
I get it. All right, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank you to Continental Cone, Tresco Concrete, the Jen Mascara Real Estate Team, the Lula's Pizzeria, Salute Beer Distributor, Busy Little Me, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self-Storage, and Nesbitt's Lanes. Continental Cone Barbershop, a traditional barbershop servicing the area since 1973. Up to date on all the new styles and cuts. Call 412-795-7555 and mention Sour Plums for $5 off any service.
Tresco Concrete, the best concrete products on the market. Ready-mix concrete delivered to your door, guaranteed to get hard or your money back. And as always, their concrete is all natural, no supplements, and always 100% Viagra-free.
The Jen Mascaro team proudly supports the Sour Plums podcast. When it comes to selling your home promptly and at peak value, look no further than the expertise of the Jen Mascaro team. With over a decade of industry experience, we guarantee to guide you seamlessly through the process. For personalized assistance, contact us at 412-607-6318 or email jen.mascaro@cbrealty.com.
Lilulo's Pizzeria, serving up quality food, good grace, and burnt pizza since 2016. Local and woman-owned, located at 415 Unity Center Road in Plum. Call 412-795-1229 and mention Sour Plums for 10% off your order of $10 or more. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's jump right into Plum Problems. Justin, what do you got for us tonight?
My plum problem is a classic this time of the year problem. I got people sending me holiday cards with summer blockbusters on them. Who does that? I mean, what are we doing?
I feel a setup coming on.
What are we doing? We don't send summer blockbusters on Christmas cards. I don't really understand the whole point
You mean like
of doing
Die Hard?
Yeah, that's not a Christmas movie, so I don't understand why I'm getting Christmas cards with Die Hard characters on it for a summer blockbuster, because Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
It is.
So are Christmas movies released in the summer, or are summer blockbusters released in the summer? Yeah.
It's a summer blockbuster.
Exactly. So when was Die Hard released? Oh, that's right, July 22nd. That's not a Christmas movie.
So are you saying that all movies released in December are Christmas movies?
I'm not saying that at all.
That's what I think. That's what I heard.
That is not what I said.
That's what I heard.
That is what you wanted to hear, but that is not the case at all. So
No.
again, if you removed the Christmas theme from Die Hard, does the ome still make sense?
So
Yeah.
Home Alone's not a Christmas movie then?
Yeah, because it's not a Christmas movie. Look at that. You're so smart, Mike.
Then neither is Home Alone.
Home Alone, the central theme of it is Christmas. It's
So
literally they're
the
going
Christmas
away for a
party-
Christmas
Die
trip.
Hard revolves around a Christmas party.
Die Hard revolves around a takeover of
It's
a
the same.
building.
It's the same theme.
No.
The theme of the movie is the same, except it's adults and kids.
No, it's
Nope,
not.
I'm not wrong. I'm
No,
not
it's
wrong.
not. There's no Christmas theme that you need to understand Die Hard.
If you took Christmas out of Home Alone, the parents could still go to France. He's still home alone. Cop's still eating a donut. Showed up at
He's
his
still
house.
Home Alone.
Nope.
He's still Home Alone when? Oh, that's right, at Christmas.
No, they could go to France in the summer. There's beaches.
They could, but there's a Christmas
So
tree
they could.
and
So they
there's
could. So they
Christmas
could. So-
shopping, and you're still
But so they could
wrong.
remove. So they could remove
You're
Christmas,
still
and
wrong.
the movie could still happen.
So you're telling me
Right.
that
No. So hold on. Yes or no?
I
They
am
could
not
remove
done.
Christmas.
You are
Wait.
sit there and you wait for me, sir.
No.
Are you going to tell me that Rambo is a Christmas movie? Is Rambo a Christmas movie, Mike? No.
No.
Is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie, Mike? No.
Could be.
Is
These are Christmas
Batman
carols.
Returns a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is A Long Kiss Goodnight a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Terrifier 3 a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Harry
You
Potter a
watched at
Christmas
Christmas
movie, Mike?
time.
No. Is Full Metal Jacket a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Lady and the Tramp a Christmas movie, Mike? No. Is Edward Scissorhands a Christmas movie? No.
He's
Is
going through all that,
Jumanji a
baby.
Christmas movie?
Hold on.
No.
A Christmas scene does not make it a Christmas movie. The whole movie happening at Christmas time makes it a Christmas movie.
So let me ask you this. So if you Google what constitutes a Christmas movie, what pops up? A movie that has a plot that is dependent on the holiday season can be considered a holiday movie. A movie can have a scene or even several scenes that take place at Christmas time. But if those scenes can be rewritten to simply remove the holiday setting and is virtually no different, that is not a Christmas movie.
So Home Alone's not a Christmas movie.
But again, it's in Christmas. Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
So is Die Hard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The movie
It
makes
is.
perfect
It's-
sense if you take out the word Christmas.
Everything you're saying applies to Home Alone. Everything. Literally everything you just said applies to Home Alone.
Well, I agree mostly with Justin, but we know that, and I'd like to hear an outsider's perspective. Rick,
Now,
is it a Christmas movie?
I always assume if there are multiple scenes taking place, whether it came out in July or came out in
November or October when
Yes.
movies come out.
if that's insignificant to me. If there are scenes with Christmas trees and caroling, in my opinion, that defines it as a Christmas movie.
This is why he's my favorite teacher.
This is why he's wrong. It's okay. We're going to let you be wrong.
Big Cat, I don't know if I've ever heard your
It's okay.
perspective on this. Have I?
I'm very close to like who cares, but
Good point.
I would rather watch The Fifth Element than Die Hard. Honestly, I haven't seen Die Hard probably since I was. The debate happens every year, I think, to give these people something to talk about. But you know, I think it's good. I think it's good to draw a line in the sand and stand on, in Justin's case, ethics and like what makes a Christmas movie, what doesn't. But Slim Shady over here, or Slim Shandy, whatever his name is, Mike, you're more of like the holiday spirit. You want that. You want that in a movie. I like it.
All right. Okay, that's fair.
If the whole movie takes place at Christmas time, it's a Christmas movie.
So, like I said, so Gremlins is a Christmas movie? No.
Yeah.
Is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie? No. I can go through the list again, but I won't have to because it's not a Christmas movie. Bruce
If
Willis
Die Hard's
himself
not-
said it is not a Christmas movie, and he is the star of the damn movie.
Dude couldn't hold his bladder when he said that. I don't think we're going to take his opinion into.
I'm pretty sure he was still in the right
Well-
state of mind at that point in time.
No, he
Okay.
wasn't. It was during his roast.
Guys, I want to ensure we have a second season, so let's move on from this topic. Big Cat,
What's up?
do you have a plum problem?
No, I'm good this week. I ain't got no problems this week.
You got none.
I got zero problems this
Okay.
week, Drew.
Okay. I'm going to
Yeah.
go back to Mike then. What's your plum problem, Mike?
My plum problem was to bring up the Die Hard Christmas movie from episode 2. So
Really?
it really was.
Huh. Well, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you knew that. Did
How would I know that?
you talk to Justin before? Because Justin knew it.
I don't talk to Justin, just on this show.
Yeah.
Well, I deferred my plum problem for the night.
They
because
stole your plum problem.
He did.
Hey, did you
Right
guys
from
talk
you.
about on the podcast at all how fast did they eliminate the police station? Like in a blink of an eye, it was.
There's your plum
like-
problem. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
like, and that's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just fascinating to me because I would drive past it when I would leave the high
Yeah.
school, and like, hey, I see the bulldozers there, you know, the construction vehicles, and like, it felt like
That
4
was
days
quick.
later, it was like, it is flat and level.
Yeah. I drove by. It was there one day, and I came back probably a week later. It was gone. I was like, what the hell happened?
I know. Is it like if you haven't been here, like, you know, if you're visiting family or friends and like, you know, haven't been here in a year or two, you drive by and be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, and then no one knows. Like, it goes so far back too. It's not. It wasn't just the length of the building. That goes way back, deep back there.
I never realized how far back it went
Oh.
until I got on the baseball board because we used to store our extra dirt
Sure.
all the way in the back,
Mhm.
and to drive a Toro back there to get dirt, you just keep going
Oh,
and
yeah.
going and going.
Big time.
So yeah, it goes far.
Does anybody know what's going in there?
I think the plan was to put almost, I don't want to say a strip mall, but like like shops and
Oh.
restaurant, like hopefully restaurants. I think
Cracker
they're-
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, yeah,
Let's
definitely a Cracker
see,
Barrel.
Barrel, get
That's what you've heard, Rick?
Yeah, Cracker. I think I might have heard it from a media outlet. I don't know, but
I think with that deep parking lot, a Chick-fil-A would do really well there.
you know what I've always said though. You know what Plum needs honestly is like a Get-Go gas station, like the one in Harmerville, like a mini grocery store right
Yeah.
there. You know, the high
market.
school kids, correct? The high school kids would hit. You know, they would go there before and after school practices, and then when there's no school, the Borough fields.
That would be huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huge.
I've
A,
always
a
said that.
restaurant with a big room that can handle a baseball team
Yeah,
with all the tournaments we have there in the summer and just the regular weeknight games would
Walk
would
across the
be
street for a
killer.
pizza party? Yeah.
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 Like I
Yeah.
would assume like a Subway-ish type of sandwich
Yeah.
shop.
Something quick and then something sit down would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
agreed.
There.
Be nice to have more options, especially in that part of Plum.
Yeah, I think Drew, you brought it up a few weeks ago that we have 3 really good restaurants in Plum, but they all have the same menu. Just depends what side of Plum you're on.
Right. Yeah, that was my point. Like as far as sit down restaurants, not fast food, and even the fast food restaurants are all in one little strip here in 286, right? So
Yeah.
be nice to have more options in Plum. All right. Well, I think that's our Plum problem since Big Cat and I really just didn't have them tonight.
I mean, honestly, between the drones in New Jersey that only I'm seeing on TikTok, these like car-sized drones. I talked to my buddy who lives in New Jersey. This isn't a Plum problem. I hope it's not a Plum problem. But these people in Jersey are seeing these drones that are like the size of an SUV.
Wow.
And it's around certain areas. So certain people are seeing a lot of them, certain people aren't. And the FBI is investigating and they don't know what it is.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory, which we talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just big drones. So
I don't know.
This. It started weeks ago, and it's like every night they're just kind of hovering around, moving real slow. No one knows what they're doing. And
wow.
In the videos, they don't look very big, but you know how like when you're standing under something, how it looks so further away in a camera. So and they're saying that it's like the front end of an SUV, like in width.
I'll look into that.
So, yeah. So if I hear more, I'll update you guys.
Thank you, Big Cat. Newman,
Andy,
what's the latest Minority Report?
well, let's stick to the holiday theme since Mike will be frying up some fish for Christmas Eve with that fancy new apron he got.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to focus on frying. So if you add a carrot to frying oil, it can help prevent burning and bitter oil and keep the oil clean. It's a magnet. The carrot acts like a magnet, attracting small brown bits that might otherwise burn. Temperature regulation. The carrot can help regulate the oil temperature. It's clean oil, so the carrot keeps the oil clean and less prone to burning. If you use the carrot in frying oil, adding the carrot along with the food you're frying, you might have to switch out the carrots in between batches of food. Once the carrot is shriveled and a bit caramelized, you can compost it and start with a new one. The trick is especially useful for deep frying items with a lot of particulate matter on their exterior, such as breaded foods like chicken fingers, croquettes, mozzarella sticks, and fish.
Have you done this?
I have not, but I'm going to try it when my mom.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would try at least. Yeah.
Are you talking frying like in a pan?
Yes, frying in a pan or in a fryer. You can add it to the fryer as well.
Oh, like a deep fryer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? I've never heard that.
Yeah. So that's
you always bring some new information to the program here.
I like it. That's this week's Minority Report, boys.
Oh, that's a good one. I could do a lot of cooking, and I don't do as much as I'd like to with the busy schedule with the kids and stuff, like I used to. But I'm always looking for tips and tricks from Newman on the Minority Report. So thank you, Newman.
My pleasure.
Mike, do you have a Would You Rather tonight?
I do. This was a little bit different this week.
Okay.
So we have the numbers 6, 12, 18, and 24. You have to apply each of those numbers to one of these things, and you have to do them all. Slices of pizza, miles to run, days without showering, and punches from Mike Tyson. How are you divvying them up? And we'll say body punches because I just feel like head punches, you're only lasting through one. So after that, doesn't really matter.
Oh, so you changed it on me there. I was thinking because I thought to myself that I would have my 6 slices of pizza and then choose 12 punches from Mike Tyson because that would be it, and I wouldn't have to run at all. I wouldn't have to have that leg, and I wouldn't have to go days without showering because I mentioned you guys, and I knew this is a tough one for me. I mentioned you guys I shower at least once a day, and I prefer to even throw in a second one there on the weekends if I can. But yeah, that changes it for me. Even a body punch though, Mike Tyson body punched enough of them. So I'm going to take my 6 slices of pizza because I want to eat. I want to be happy.
I want to enjoy it.
And then I'll take my 24 body punches from Mike Tyson because I think that'll be it for me. I think I'll die happy. That'll be my last meal. I'm not running 12 miles or 18 miles or 24 miles consecutively. Have you seen me?
I think it's consecutive miles.
Yes, I think that would either one of those would kill me. That or Mike Tyson body blows. Days without shower, I would be depressed. I'd be miserable. I would be. I have to shower. So give me my pizza and I'll take my body blows from Mike Tyson and call it a life.
This is easy. This is light.
Easy.
This is
easy.
light work. This is light work. I'm going to take these 6 body blows from Mike Tyson. I'm going to run 12 miles because I've already done this before. I'm going to eat 18 slices of pizza. And by 18 slices of pizza, that means I'm going to take 3 slices of pizza and slice it down the middle. So I have 3 slices on each. Actually, that makes it 3, 6, 9. So no, it'd be 6 slices of pizza. But if I slice them all small pieces, that counts as 18 slices. And then 24 days without showering because I can take a bath. Loopholes.
Loopholes.
Gotta
That
love
was full
I don't
of
like
loopholes.
loopholes.
Full of loopholes.
Gotta love
I don't like
loopholes.
loopholes anymore.
Big Cat. I know Rick has something good here. So
there
Big
goes my
Cat.
whole. Listen, if we could just loophole this whole thing, I'll take Tyson's headshot number 1. Just not kill me, okay? I don't have to do anything else if that's how the loophole works. No. Okay, so my list would be 6 slices of pizza. I mean, I would have to be very hungry to enjoy eating 6 slices of pizza, but and like 12 miles, if you have to run them consecutively, unless they're forcing me with like a pizza out in front of me dangled on a string, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But you know, if you have to train to do it, then I just get in shape anyways. So that's a plus. 18 days without showering, that's a lot for me, but I wasn't gonna do anything else 18 times. Like I wasn't gonna eat pizza that much. And then on my original list, I had 24 punches from Tyson. I mean, I watched the Netflix boxing episode, so I know how hard he hits. Joking.
Wow, that's a lot. You think you can handle Mike Tyson punches, Big Cat?
The way he was hitting Logan
Logan
Paul, Jake Paul.
I mean, he landed 7 punches that entire.
I think I could have. Yeah, I think I could have taken those punches
Yeah, but you
from
can't
him.
pay him as much as Logan paid
No,
him.
of course not.
That's why he only landed 7 punches.
Yeah,
I don't think he. I think if Tyson met me, he wouldn't hit me that hard.
I
What do you
don't
think,
know.
Rick? What do you think, Rick?
He hit. I mean,
If he met me, he'd hit me harder.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the movie The Hangover. I mean,
Mhm.
that was one punch, and
Exactly
that
what I was
it.
thinking in my head too.
Yeah, he
No.
might have flashbacks. Think I'm Zach Galifianakis.
Correct. No, Mike sent me these, so I thought about this for a little bit. When I jog 3 miles every morning and 6 on the weekend. So, and based on
Wow.
that, there is no way I can go multiple days without showering. So the 6 has to go days without showering, without finding, like Justin found, a loophole like that. Like after 2-3 days, like we're gonna stink. Like we can use all the deodorant we're gonna want. We need to be clean. Like
Dude
we
wipes.
just got out of a pandemic. Like we need to shower. We gotta clean. So that for me, days without showering, that has to be the 6. That being said, punches from Tyson after that fight, like Tyson's 58 now. Yeah, he can still bring it, but I would say 12 for me would go for Mike Tyson, and then because I run and like my favorite food's pizza. Like if I eat a full Thanksgiving dinner and you put a slice of pizza in front of me, I'm gonna eat the slice of pizza.
Still gonna eat it.
I'm still gonna eat it. So I want the 24 slices of pizza because I'll eat it throughout the day. Like, if we're watching hockey, football, whatever, I'm going to eat the pizza. And I've done 10, 12 miles on a weekend. So 18 would be rough, but 18 for me is going to be the miles.
Wow, Mike.
So I could run the 12 miles. I hate running, so I'm going 6 miles. Just I want to get it over with. I don't enjoy running. I hate it. I'm taking the 12 punches from Tyson because I think after 6, you're gonna be numb. The next 6, they're gonna feel the same as the first. So, I can't eat as much as I used to. So, 18 is still a lot of pizza to eat. If I'm forcing 12 down, I'm forcing 18 down. So whatever, I'm eating 18, and then the 24 days. That's what's left. That's the least painful thing to do. It's gonna suck because I shower every day as well, but I think that'll be more painful for my family than me. So I'm gonna go 24 days without showering.
Wow, I think taking this through without loopholes, because I did answer with a few loopholes there early. I'd have to say 6 realistically would be days without showering because I can't even do 1. So 6 is already a stretch. I'm gonna be miserable.
Agreed.
Then I'm gonna have to go 12 slices of pizza, 18 miles, and then you know what? Mikey, take me away. 24 big ass punches. Because after all those things I had just done, I'm gonna be miserable, right? I'm still at the same end result where Mike Tyson takes me out, but at least this way I'll go through all 4 of the phases. The shower thing is a killer for. Like, it's funny that I'm looking at all those things on there, and that's the one. That's the one that really destroys me. Like, I don't know how I get over that. I don't like, but honestly, by middle of day 2, I would be like stressing out about the no shower thing. Minus a loophole where, you can go bathe or bring your dude wipes in, Newman, but like the shower thing it would bother me. It would bother me by the end of day 1. That's how much I need that morning shower. I'm sorry, I do. So that's a good one. That's fun though, Mike. That was layered. I like that. Last one of the season. That was a good one.
That's what I'm here for.
The thought of all that pizza stresses me out. That's what stresses me out the most. I don't know why. I love pizza, but I couldn't overindulge in it.
Quick question. How many slices of pizza could you eat, Big Cat, in one sitting? Average, typical size pizza. Not like an oversized New York slice or anything
I
like
can
that.
probably do 3.
That's it? Really?
I mean, comfortably, yeah. Anything
Comfortably?
after that
Okay.
feels like I'm
Yeah,
gorging
I'm
myself.
at 2 now.
Really?
Yeah.
I could do 3 or 4. I could push for 4, but I would regret the 4th one.
100%.
Yeah.
No
would say
way.
no.
I can eat half a pie. Like, depending on what the topping is. What are you guys talking about? I don't understand. 2 slices or 3 slices. There's no way. Like, how can you just eat 2 slices of pizza?
No, when we get Lululos, I eat 2 sausage and 2 pepperoni, and I always regret eating the 4th one, but it's like, it's so good.
Right? It's that one you push it, like, the first bite, you're like, I'm still here. But that last bite, it's like, I shouldn't have done this.
Yep.
There's a pizza place in my building, and if I get lunch there, I maybe like every other week I get pizza there, and I always get a slice of cheese and then a slice of like whatever toppings they have, like pepperoni, sausage, or sometimes they have like supreme, whatever. So I always get one of each of those, and then I always get a garlic knot. And the 2 slices, I'm always good, and that garlic knot puts me over, and I feel like absolute garbage for the rest of the day.
Yes. Totally slows
But
you
I always
down.
get it because it's delicious, so I always get it, and I'm like, well, I'll just deal with it.
I've been there. You smell like garlic. You're full.
Your sweat smells like garlic.
Sweating.
All right, Andy, here it's time for a Christmas theme, this or that.
It is, Newman. I thought about finishing the season 1 with a grammar hammer, but I think I'll just start season 2 off with a bang. And so I wanted to go with a little bit of a holiday themed this or that Christmas edition. This is where you're going to pick one of these things. I have 5, Rick. I have 5 things, and you pick which one you prefer over the other, and you can give a quick reason why. We'll go pretty rapid fire, but you can give a quick reason why. All right, guys. We'll go in this order. We'll go Mike, Rick, Big Cat, and Newman. Mike, Rick, Big Cat, and Newman. All right, Mike. Christmas Day or Christmas Eve?
I'm gonna go Christmas morning, so Christmas Day.
Okay.
But for the meal, Christmas Eve meal, but Christmas Day is my go-to.
Mike, you just said both. You answered
no.
like what?
I'm just telling you, like.
See, Rick, you see what we're talking about, Rick? You guys know teenagers. We got to deal with Mike.
So he said we can give an explanation. So specifically Christmas morning, like growing up was always my favorite day of the year, like, But now as a father, I wake up earlier now than I did.
No, it's brutal
as a kid
when you have young
because
kids.
Yeah, no, but I wake them up because I'm so excited to watch them
Really?
open their presents. Yeah, like I go to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning and I'm ready to go at 5. Like I'm like, are they awake yet? Like let's go. I love, and then I take a nap at like 9.
Yeah,
Till 12. So, but as far as the meals go, like I can do without Christmas Day dinner, like the Feast of the Seven Fish. We're Italian.
Yeah,
that is my favorite meal of the year.
Yeah, Rick.
So that if I could make that 12-hour period, Christmas Eve dinner to Christmas morning, if that's my day, that's the day right there. But Christmas morning is my favorite.
It's this or that, not combine these two.
All of the above.
Yeah.
No, I think Christmas Day. Again, having 3 kids now. I mean, my youngest is a junior now, but as they were growing up, that's a big deal to see their faces light up.
Big Cat.
I'm taking Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I feel like all the excitement's ahead of you still. With growing up, we would get some presents from like our grandparents on Christmas Eve to hold us over, so we would open them up, or we would have a grab bag gift or something. I was so bought in to the Christmas lore. I remember doing this. I hid a present from Santa in the hopes that I would open it last and like be like, wow, look, Santa put this behind here for me, guys. My parents were probably like, this idiot. like this idiot. They were like, oh yeah, okay. I don't know. I just thought it was really like I was trying to make it even more special than it was. I can't believe I lied on Christmas morning. Whatever.
That's funny. Newman.
I like Christmas Eve, but I love Christmas morning as a father because that is the greatest day just to watch the sheer joy on not only my kids' faces, but my wife, my mom.
I share that with you. Christmas morning for me, just watching the kids. I'll say this: my tradition is the kids wake me up early, but then because they wake me up so early every year, I make them wait. I will go downstairs and start the coffee, and I'll put cinnamon rolls in the oven, and then I'll say, "Okay, you can come downstairs now." I have to be I have to be set up for the coffee has to be brewing.
Just does that. It drives me nuts.
Real tree or artificial tree?
Artificial.
We have artificial, but I want a real one.
Real tree. Love
this. Oh yeah, I have an artificial too, but real because my mom's here a lot, helping with the kids, and she's like deadly allergic to that. I should get her one for Christmas, just in time for fantasy playoffs. She's allergic. So
deathly allergic.
Not deathly, but like just sneezes just 24/7 if she's around a tree, just 24/7. But I would prefer. I love the smell of a Christmas tree.
Awesome, but
that's the natural without
They make a spray.
They do make a spray, they make things you can hang in them and stuff. Yeah.
All right. Snow or no snow?
Snow.
Yeah, snow definitely.
Snow.
Let it snow.
All right. I won't. I hate to admit it. As I get older, I never cared, but now it's like it'd be nice for a little dusting. Nothing that's treacherous, but a little white Christmas. I'm getting older and softer in my age here. So, all right, you guys. I know you'll have opinions on this, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or A Christmas Story?
Christmas Vacation.
That's a toughie. I think Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Everyone knows my goddamn answer. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
There it is. Yeah, I thought we might have one or two, but I like both of the movies. But
you're good. Yeah,
Christmas Vacation, I can put that on just anytime of the year, and I'm watching it. It doesn't have to be a Christmas movie, right, Newman?
But it is a Christmas.
But it is.
The real question is, which family is more dysfunctional?
It's definitely the Griswolds.
Yeah. You think?
Definitely the Griswolds.
The dad that goes to the basement and mother F's and screams the obscenities at the
Bumpus's dog
furnace.
Yeah.
The dogs.
We went to tour the Christmas Story house when we were in Cleveland a couple years ago. It was pretty cool.
That'd be fun. All right.
So fun fact about the Christmas Story. Jess and I, our first date was on December 26th. And she was actually not going to go on our first date. She was, for lack of a better term, she was already dating somebody. But I made a funny joke through text about A Christmas Story, and that convinced her to go on the date with me.
What was the joke?
I forget. It was something stupid about like, oh, I haven't seen that movie, or something like, is it on right now, or something like that, like because it's on for 24 hours. And she thought it was hilarious. So it really wasn't that funny, but
you're telling us, yeah.
In the moment, it was funny, but she was sitting next to her boyfriend at the time, and she was laughing. And they were on a break, but it was Christmas, so they were exchanging gifts.
All right,
they were on Christmas break, Mike.
Right, and then her dad made her give his gift back because she went on a date with me.
That's funny. All right, last one: giving or receiving gifts.
True.
Gifts.
Giving.
Oh, definitely giving.
100% giving.
100%. I thought we'd have some guys who just like, I really want to get gifts and I don't care. But it's the best part for me too. Is making people happy.
I'm at the point in my life where if I want something, I just go buy it.
Go get it.
I don't really
go get it myself. Yeah.
I used to like receiving gifts, but now all my dreams are dead. I'm waiting for my kids to start giving back. I mean, I think they're old enough, so I'm just waiting for that. They haven't given good gifts yet, so I haven't really enjoyed it. Right? I'm being satirical. Like all their gifts are like, "Dad, you're the best.
Number one, Dad.
Dad, you're number one.
Got it at the Scholastic Book Fair.
Here's a keychain."
That's funny. All right, guys. I'm going to thank our sponsors one more time. Thank you to Continental Comb, Tresco Concrete, the Gen Mascara Real Estate Team, the Lulo's Pizzeria, Salute Beer Distributor, Busy Little Me, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self-Storage, and Nesbitt's Lanes. At Salute Beer Distributor, we are bringing you a large selection of beers from local and national breweries. Our extensive inventory includes craft beers, seasonal specialties, your everyday favorites, adult slushies, and an impressive inventory of non-alcoholic beers. Salute's inventory has something special for every palate. Come browse the aisles at Salute Beer Distributor, located on Route 286 in Plum, next to Shop and Save. You'll be glad you did.
Busy Little Me's is a residential cleaning company serving Plum and local communities. Housekeeping duties include house cleaning, disposing of rubbish, sanitizing services, dusting, vacuuming, mopping, scrubbing, etc., etc. We do custom-to-you cleans once a month, once a week, or every 9 minutes. We got you, sis. We've also been known to do decluttering and pre-clean cleans. That's a real thing. We can also polish your dirty face, scrub a doggo's filthy paws, or even spit shine your shoe. Laundry? Need linens washed? Done. How about your husband's gutchies? No prob. That ugly camisole your mother-in-law gave you? What was that? Just throw it away? Your secrets are safe with us. BusyLittleMe's.squarespace.com.
Whether chaos in your house or chaos on the court, Pittsburgh Sports Complex and Self-Storage has your back. Conveniently located in Plum at 307 Coxcomb Hill Road. Book online anytime. Don't miss out. Score 50% off your first storage rental with code GOAL.
Nesbitt's Lanes Incorporated. Lanes available for the 24-25 season. Family Bowling Center specializing in open bowling, league bowling, bumper bowling, birthday parties, group events, fundraisers, all-night bowling parties, summer leagues, Sunday morning specials, in-house tournaments, junior bowling program, after-school bowling program. They can be reached at 412-793-5556. Web address is www.nesbittlanes.com. And when you book and mention the podcast for your child's birthday by the end of the year, the birthday child is free.
All right, Mike, blind rankings this week. Rick, I know you said you listened to the show a few times, but with blind rankings, what happens is Mike gives a category, and then within that category, he gives 5 items. We don't know what's next, but we've got to rank them as he gives them one at a time. So we might think we love it, but he might pull out of his hat 2 more things that are even better, but that usually doesn't happen.
4 will be good, 1 will suck. For sure.
He usually saves the last. I don't want to, kind of dictate what you're going to do, but he usually saves one for the end. That's a doozy.
That's fine.
A doozy. Yeah.
Don't let Drew trick you, okay? Just go with your gut.
Will do.
This is ranking the top 5 basketball players not named Michael Jordan or LeBron James.
Okay.
All right.
So, first one, Allen Iverson. And we'll go Drew, Justin, Rick, Big Cat.
I loved AI, but this could go either way, though. Like, you could really go backwards here, and or you could go with the stars. I just don't. I think he's on that level just below the biggest superstars, Hall of Famers. So I'm going to put Allen Iverson at 4.
I love Allen Iverson. He's probably one of my favorite players. I'm hesitant to put him at 1 because there should be a couple other players that are most likely better than him. But it's Mike, so he's probably going to fucking throw Muggsy Bogues out here. So I want to put him at 1, but I'm going to put him at 2 to be safe. I'm going to put Allen Iverson at 2.
I'm going Iverson 4. Being a Pittsburgh guy, I've always loved the Sixers, dating back to Dr. J. So I've always followed them. Then Barkley, the Barkley era. Bothered me that he said he doesn't need practice, but I mean, he crossed over Jordan.
He sure did.
Yeah, he did big time. Iverson in his heyday, one of the better point guards in the NBA. So 4.
I'm putting Allen Iverson at 4. I don't I remember seeing him a lot, but I don't remember. I wasn't a fan of him for whatever reason. But was he in a movie with Little Bow Wow?
No, I don't think.
Okay, never mind.
I think you're just thinking of Little
You
Bow
might
Wow.
be thinking of Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
That movie's called
2'8".
I just
Shout
don't
out all
think.
the short kings.
I don't think you like the way he spelled Allen.
No, I don't
Allen.
think that.
Yeah, I think so.
No. So I didn't like Marcus either, honestly.
Bird.
Marcus Allen. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, come on.
Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry Bird. Larry Bird was a beat. I'll go 3. Larry Bird. Larry Bird. I really don't know where you're going with this. There are players better than Larry Bird, but there are players worse than Larry Bird, a lot worse than Larry Bird too, where you could go with this. So Larry Bird, though, he was good. He was great. Trying to show my kid's son like a picture of Larry Bird, or even just showing him standing in short shorts on a court. He thinks, how did he score as much as he scored?
Ugh.
He was different.
Was there a better trash talker than Larry Bird?
None.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm going to put the hick from French Lick at number 4.
Okay.
I'm going Bird too. I mean, I've seen the TikTok videos when you say trash talking. Larry Bird, like when he trash talk, he would tell Sean Kemp, left side, 3-pointer, bank. like that's it. Like he was Larry Bird in his heyday. Like if Bird played another year or two, he's in that. He might be on the Mount Rushmore.
I looked up his page real quick. I don't know why. I actually was looking for a nickname to call him. I'm putting Larry Bird at 2. And when I saw his nickname, Larry Legend, I forget what that's from. Who says that in that movie? Larry Legend. I don't know, but that's what made me laugh. So, number 2,
Magic.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're gonna pull Kobe out. You said anybody but Michael Jordan, LeBron James, right?
Correct.
Right.
Oh man, I'll put Magic at 2.
I'm going to put Magic at 3.
I'm going Magic at 3. I Bird 2, Iverson at 4. Magic's 3. He redefined the position. I mean, his rookie season, he played center against the Sixers and won the NBA championship and scored 42 points. Magic 3.
I'm going to put Magic Johnson at 3 also. Rick said it so good. I have nothing to add.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Shaq.
Oh.
Is that a good grunt or a bad grunt?
Oh, it's a bad grunt.
It's a hard grunt.
It's yeah. 1 or 5.
You all have 1 and 5 left, by the way.
Wow, I gotta go 5 and hope you've changed your tune since the last episode of the season. But I'll go 5 and probably regret this. But 5. I believe in you, Mike.
I'm the same boat as you, Andy. I'm like, he's going to throw some stupid ass answer out here for the 5th one, and I'm going to look like an idiot because that's going to be my 1.
Yeah.
Shaq did redefine the center position. They literally created a term called hack-a-shack to stop the man. Oh, God, I don't want to do this. I'm going to put Shaq at 5.
I'm saying Shaq at 1. I agree with everything Justin just said. I mean, it came out with Hack-a-Shaq. Like in that era, like no one could guard him.
He was
at all. He was
Where'd
unguardable.
you put him?
I'm saying 1. So that leaves my 5th one left.
I had him at 1, but I was like, he's going to do this to me. I switched at the last second.
Shaq Diesel. I remember I had his like rookie card, and I had a Orlando Magic hat at the time. Like I won it at a fair. I just happened to have it, so I was like, I'm a Magic fan, you know. So he's 1 for me because I love him from top to bottom of his enormous body. I don't know why I said it like that.
No Diddy.
Oh. Maybe a little ditty. Is that? No, just kidding. Maybe a little.
That was. I think that Orlando, like you said you had the Orlando Magic hat. Like that was like that and the Charlotte Hornets, like
yes,
teal
I had that too.
Windbreaker.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
were things
Huge
back then.
Hornets fan because of those damn jackets.
Team. Well, they were an expansion team, and they had Shaq and Anthony Hardaway. I mean that and Penny Hardaway. I mean, that was
Penny was
and Nick Anderson.
favorite.
Yeah, that's right, Nick Anderson.
And then they got Grant. So yeah.
All right, last one. Muggs. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say Justin.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, I was
Kobe.
Kobe.
Yes.
All right, good. Kobe won. I'm
perfect.
good.
Yes.
Finally, it pays
I'm so
off.
happy
Finally,
with my
Mike
list.
does the right thing for once. He watched Spike Lee's joint do the right thing.
Kobe
If I
Bean.
had to, yeah, I mean, if
Kobe
we-
Bean Bryant is 1 for me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to reshuffle them, I mean, Kobe has to be my 5, but which obviously he's ahead of Iverson. Is Kobe ahead of Magic?
For impact on the game, I would say yes.
Why? Because Magic could play 5 positions.
I understand, but I'm going culturally. I'm not going just.
Okay,
on the
so
court.
you're
I'm
just
going.
saying
I'm
world-
the whole cultural experience. I think Kobe would trump Magic.
I get it.
Tough one.
Am I last?
Yeah.
Am I left? I'm putting him at 5. I don't have a choice. If you would have given him to me earlier, I might have put him up higher. I wasn't a Kobe fan. I remember when I was younger and my friends down the street liked him, and I was a big fan of Conan O'Brien. And I got the two names mixed up a lot. I would say Kobe O'Brien a lot. Like just butchered it.
All right, so my list, I have Kobe 1 because, Rick, when you said earlier about the kids today, talk about LeBron versus Jordan,
Sure.
I think it's Jordan and Kobe. I think, to me, it's between those two. If you watch anything on Netflix or YouTube about Kobe, his work ethic is second to none.
Oh, it was.
I send Lily videos on him talking all the time about his time in the gym, the Mamba mentality. I am a huge Kobe fan. To me, actually, it's Jordan's 1A and he's 1B. Like, he's not even 2. Like, he's a step behind Jordan, and that's it. He modeled his game after Jordan.
He did.
And he told Jordan, I forget exactly how the conversation went, but the first time he played Jordan, Jordan shut him down. And the next time he said to Jordan, he's like, I want you. And he got the better of him the second time they played. So it's Kobe. Then it's AI, because I think AI,
Pound for pound, best basketball player ever.
oh, he was unreal. There was a great Netflix special on him as well, and how he got to the NBA and how he actually almost didn't make it to the NBA and ended up in jail. Like, it was fantastic. Shaq I have next, because Shaq, he might be the most dominant player ever to play the game. He was impossible to stop. And when he played with Kobe and then with LeBron, like, they just were unstoppable.
Yeah.
Magic, like you said, 5 positions. He could do what other people could not do. And Bird just happens to fall to 5 because there's nowhere else to put him on this list. But best bet, trash talker, his shot was unstoppable. That's my list.
This might be the best list you've come up with. Way to end the season on a high note, Mike. I'm proud of
Very
you.
good job,
See,
Mike.
I've been setting you guys up for this list because I put Kobe last on purpose, just to fuck with you.
And I played it correctly. Finally.
We finally got it right. All right, Mike, you our latest and greatest, one of our greatest segments here is top 5. You got one for us tonight?
I do. Rick, do you know how this segment works?
No.
All right, so we have a real top 5 list.
Okay.
This is based off of real rankings and statistics. You have essentially 8 guesses to get the top 5. I'll give you a category. You get 3 strikes. You are the voice of the crew. You guys get to talk it out, but you give the final answer. Tonight's category is the top 5 most visited websites.
Google.
And I unfortunately, I don't have the actual clicks or numbers for it, so I can't give you a range as far as where things are. But the top 5 were pretty standard across multiple sources that I found.
The Google has to be on this list.
I would say that. YouTube, Amazon.
Yep.
Those are 3. Off the top of my head, those are 3 that hit.
Facebook.
That's worth talking about.
Probably up there.
Maybe not. If you guys,
Let's start with Google.
I agree with Justin. Google.
Is that an answer?
Google is an answer.
Google is number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta believe YouTube's up there, right, guys?
It's my next guess.
I would say because of the streaming aspect, YouTube is up there. 100%. We'll go with YouTube. Unless you guys differ.
Nope.
I felt good about YouTube when you first said it, but then after saying Facebook and thinking how much of the traffic is through an app instead of the actual website.
That was my question I was going to ask, Mike. Is like,
so
is like count. TikTok considered an app, or is that considered a website?
So I will tell you, based on what I've seen, I think they are counting apps visits as website visits.
Yeah, then YouTube definitely, Facebook definitely.
See,
YouTube.
I would not only YouTube because of the streaming. TikTok has to be way, way up there, or Instagram, or both. So yeah, I'll say YouTube's an answer. I'll go with YouTube.
YouTube is number 2.
Bam! Look at us.
So are we thinking social media, or are we thinking Amazon? Amazon, right? That's
I mean, around this time, I would say 100% Amazon. Yeah, it has
You
to
also
be.
have Amazon Prime Video.
Yes.
You have Amazon Music. So that all falls under the Amazon umbrella.
Yeah. The Fire Stick.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think we could go this way. If we get a strike, we'll go maybe more social media. But
I
I'm
would
good with
say Amazon is our final answer, Mike.
Strike one.
Ooh,
Amazon,
wow.
not even the top 10.
Damn.
Wow.
All right, so
How
let's
do you feel
go
now?
TikTok.
social media.
Yeah, I would say it.
Dang.
Well, is it TikTok or Instagram?
I would.
Or both?
It might be both. I would say TikTok is. Is this based on what? Is this like this year, Mike, or is it just in general?
This. Let me see if there's a year on this. This was.
How is
Well,
an
there's-
Amazon in the top 10?
Blows my mind. I feel like everybody's on there every day.
Yeah, I
There's an
agree.
Amazon truck in my neighborhood every day.
Yeah, multiple trucks.
Yeah.
I remember growing up that it'd be few and far between a UPS truck or a FedEx truck would come by the street, let alone our house.
This is in
Good.
2024.
Okay, then
Okay,
TikTok is
nice.
definitely on there.
I as long as you guys are okay with it, I would say.
Alright.
I mean, TikTok's worldwide.
Yeah.
So I would say TikTok, Mike.
Strike two. So TikTok actually is 15, and I just found Amazon's on the list. It's number 12.
Wow.
Oh shit.
All right, so we have 2 strikes already.
Google and YouTube.
So is it social media, or is it not social media?
I mean, if TikTok's not on there,
Facebook? Because I would say there's more adults.
Yeah, not the kids aren't on Facebook.
Right. Adults are going to be on Facebook. But if TikTok's not on there, there's more.
See, I always assume TikTok, the kids are on more than Instagram, but I mean, I could be wrong.
I would assume that as well, but it's 2024. So Instagram Reels. There's also social media, so Twitter or X, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it.
I actually wrote down Facebook and X, but I think I would shy away from Facebook because that 10-year-olds are on TikTok as opposed to Facebook.
10-year-olds on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Correct.
that's my thing. Yeah, older people are on Facebook, but older people are also on these other places. Like older, meaning 40s and
Us.
50-year-olds are also on these. Us, yeah, they're also on those other things, whereas kids aren't on Facebook.
Right. So that's why I would assume that TikTok would be up there, higher up there. But again, adults and kids are going to be on Snapchat.
Is that a website? I guess it is. But is
with 2
are we-
strikes,
are
I
we
don't
miss-
know.
Are we missing something obvious? Google, YouTube. Is there something like another search engine that's up there? Or are those search engines just not even close to Google? Probably not. even
ESPN?
close. I just feel like any one news source, any one news site is probably not, because some people get their news at different places.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. There's CBS. There's
No, but like being a high school teacher, I mean, a student's not going to go to. I'm going to go to CBS. I'm going to go to CNN or Fox. That's a toughie.
Do we play it safe with Facebook and or Instagram?
I'd say Instagram.
I can't think of anything.
I would. My choice is. I don't think the kids are on X much. I would say Facebook and Instagram would be my next 2 guesses. Which one would you guys want to go with?
Let's
first?
say Meta since it's both.
No. I'm going to go with what Justin said. Let's go with Facebook.
Facebook, Meta. Okay.
Facebook. Final answer.
Number 3.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's huge. Okay, so Google, YouTube, Facebook.
So is Instagram now on there?
Yeah, I mean, because Facebook's 1. We've all mentioned Instagram.
And Facebook is 3, and Instagram and Facebook are brother and sister for the most part.
Yes, I would say final answer, Instagram.
Number 4.
Bam.
Okay, so we have 1 strike left and we have 1 answer left.
And
So I'll
it's-
tell you, this is, you all know what this last one is. It's probably the hardest one in the top 5. And when I think of this, I don't think website. I think more of an app. But I didn't even know it was a website, to be honest. And I don't know if that helps you or hurts you, but
so what?
you haven't said it yet. I'll tell you that.
If I had to guess, besides X/Twitter, the only other things that come to mind for me, and I'm writing it down now, would be Reddit or Wikipedia. Because the students do use Wikipedia for research. As we used in our generation, we would go to the library and we did our research papers with encyclopedias. So
But it's not really an app, though, is it?
Well,
Wikipedia?
it's a
Is it?
website.
Or is it?
I
Yeah.
know it's. I would be down to Reddit, Wikipedia, or X. Those would be my three.
Reddit is interesting because it is definitely more of an app, although it does have a
Yes,
website.
it
But
does
it's more
have-
of an app.
Correct.
And that's an information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm stunned that Amazon's not on.
I can't believe
That's
that.
It's
mind-boggling.
number
to me.
12. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that I would never have guessed that. If you gave me 10 guesses, I would not have it at 12. A lot of students don't use Twitter or X.
I don't think
No.
I don't think it's going to be that.
No.
No,
Spotify's not an app, is it?
Or
Their
Apple.
website.
What about Apple?
like Apple or Pandora. I don't.
What do you think, Big Cat? You're quiet tonight.
Well, I was thinking, I don't know what else could it be. And Mike said it's an app, and he wasn't aware that it was a website. I was just thinking of one, but it slipped my mind.
I'll give you a hint because you guys are way off right now. Think more communication.
If I would think more communication, I would
AOL
think
Instant Messenger. Boom.
Boom, nailed it. Final answer. Lock it in.
Communication.
I would think with communication is at Apple.
So even when I go to the website, it's telling me to download the app. It's weird. But
Communication.
Well,
I'm clueless. I have no guess.
Yeah, like what would be
We did
communication?
say-
Like Messenger, but that's no way.
we did say Snapchat. Did we?
We did.
Was that
say
one of our
Snapchat.
strikes?
We
It
didn't
is-
use it.
No,
But
we said
that
TikTok.
That is communication, though.
that'd be one I would be surprised if anyone used a website to go there.
Yeah.
But
The kids use Snapchat.
All the time. Like, that's their
all the
way of
time.
communicating.
That as
Like,
we
they don't use
text,
anything else.
it's just a
That's how
snap
they
me. Who
call
has
me
their
now.
snap? Yeah.
yeah, my kids call me on Snapchat. I'm like, use the damn phone and
Yeah.
call me.
Your stupid brother calls me on Snapchat.
I would say I
That's what I think, guys.
Snapchat.
Yeah,
Drew?
Let's go with Snapchat.
I think so.
We're gonna go with final answer Snapchat.
Strike three.
Oh,
Number 5 was WhatsApp.
Really?
That's a
wow.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Wouldn't,
So,
I would
love
have,
to
I'd have
see
never
it.
You
thought of that one.
said you did say most of the remaining 5. So number 6 was X. Number 7 was Wikipedia. You didn't say this one. Number 8 was ChatGPT. Number 9 was Reddit, and number 10 was Yahoo, and number 19 was Pornhub.com.
I was wondering where porn was going to fall on that list.
I can't believe so Wikipedia was on the top 10.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
believe that. Like, I mean, it took some
Yeah.
time to get to that one, but the students use that to do research. So
If you search Google, usually a Wikipedia thing shows up first
Yeah.
or second result, so you go there, right?
correct.
All right. Well, that was we were close, Rick.
Yeah, we close.
Valiant
That's okay.
effort. Good effort.
4 out of 5, not bad.
Yeah. Mike, we got any voicemails tonight?
We do it 2 actually.
Okay. I know one of them.
People Plum, it's me, Drew McBride. Long time listener, first time caller. Just want to give a shout out to everybody for the excellent work on Turkey Day plates for Mike. Just want to remind you, December 24th is coming up, and Mike likes seeing everybody's Christmas trees. You know, it's before the presents are out, after, whatever. He just likes to see them. So, December 24th, let's send our pictures to Mike. All right. Thanks, Plum. See you out there. Bye.
I love Jimmy. Right?
You know, jokes on him. I do love Christmas trees, so put your pictures up there. I don't care. I'd love to see them.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Hi, Mama Divine calling. It's been a long time, and I've been trying to find the time to call after several episodes ago, but here I am calling. And I'm calling especially for this one because I saw recently that the Sour Plum hosts are going to be on the Make-A-Wish Telethon, and this is near and dear to my heart because Rick Berrott, who is a special guy, is going to be on this week's episode as a guest host. This was one of my favorite times of the year. This and, of course, Rick, your lip dub videos. I highly, highly recommend you watch previous episodes of the videos. They're awesome. But anyway, getting back to Rick and what he does for the Make-A-Wish Telethon, awesome work put into it. Him and his students love it all, and I enjoyed my time there at the high school going to the Make-A-Wish And yes, I was hit in the face with a pie one time too on the show. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to Rick, and I wanted to congratulate you hosts as being on the show as guests in the upcoming Make-A-Wish. I do want to also add that I love the new segment of having guests stay on the show throughout the show and taking part in your Would You Rather and ranking your whatever it is that Mike puts out there. And I also liked the Minority Report. Justin, great job. Well, other than that, I also wanted to congratulate my three boys, Mike, Mark, and Mario, for making it to the playoffs. Other than that, guys, Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Keep up the good work. Love every episode. I look forward to each and every one.
What a mom.
Mama Divine.
That was very nice. Michael, please tell your mom that was very nice. I do miss seeing her in the building every day, and it was always nice. And as I joked around when we started, hey, make sure you tell your mom I say hi because she'll yell at me and beat me up if I didn't. So, but no, your mom was always. We would all again being at the high school and it's so big, we go a month without seeing each other. Then, if we passed each other, it's like, oh, we'd get home 20, 25, 30 minutes late because we'd just stop and chit chat and talk about anything and everything. So it was awesome.
And she rarely has anything to say. So
no, not at all. But no, but that's nice. So, it's nice. Big day's coming up in a week and a half. So, looking forward to having you guys come on. And if any of your viewers, by the way, not to give, I hate doing this, but a plug, if anyone wants to make a donation to Make-A-Wish, last 24 years, I have the number memorized. It's 412-471-WISH. They can do it in Plum's name. The money will go directly there. One of the reasons we've always did Make-A-Wish was because, there's no administrative costs. Like everything goes straight to the wish. And if we ever have money left over, like when we started, a wish was $3,400, which was the cost to send a family of four to Disney and stay in a Give Kids a Wish village for a week. It's now $5,000. So like last year we raised $52,000. So that extra $2,000 would go in an endowment fund. 1 year, they were running low on money. And so they asked us, instead of putting the money in an endowment fund, if we can buy the mascot for them. And so the actual blue star, the Make-A-Wish star, has a purple horseshoe on its left butt cheek. Because at the time, Plum's symbol was the Denver Bronco symbol. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about the copyright infringement. Let's just go with a purple horseshoe. So if you ever see the Make-A-Wish star around, we purchased that for Make-A-Wish with some leftover wish money. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
That's kind of good. And Bruce Schaefer and Michelle Corner, they always bring the mascot in for when they do their annual jogathon around, for holiday parks. So that's kind of cool. So
yeah. Well, thank you, Rick, and thank you, Mama Divine, for the voicemail. Go ahead, Mike. You have something?
I was say, I don't know. She said she couldn't find the time over the last few episodes. She's retired. I don't know how she didn't have time to call in, but
throwing her under the bus.
Sure,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, anybody have any quick shout outs? I did want to give a shout out to Rick for all that you do.
No, thank
for
you.
the students at the school. I mean, and the telethon. It's amazing. It's one of the things when I first moved to Plum 15 years ago that I knew about. Right, because all the stuff you guys are doing with that and the lip dub and all those things that you're doing, you're a part of helping the kids learn those things.
Sure,
it's super important. So thank you, Rick.
No, thank you. And it's a pleasure to be on. Maybe next year in the future we can do something. I mean, you guys are coming on. Something with Make-A-Wish in the future, whatever. Maybe you guys do a football poll and some of the winnings every week go towards Make-A-Wish. Just saying.
I like it.
I mean, I wasn't asked to be in the fantasy football one, but maybe you guys do a football pool and some of the proceeds go to Make-A-Wish. So, and then when you guys come on, when you come on next year, you can say, hey, we're making a donation of X number of dollars, from the Sour Plums podcast. Just throwing it out there. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah,
I
like that.
I like it.
Yeah. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I when I got on the school board a couple of years ago, I got to come on and get interviewed for that, and every year since then, I've come up just for 10 minutes just to kind of see. And it's if you guys haven't been there yet to see the behind the scenes production part of it, it is pretty cool. And I'm really excited to go up again next week. And
I actually have the guest list here. So let me pull it up real quick, just so you guys, I'm not spoiling anything here, sneak peek or anything, but
we're live on Facebook.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are coming on at, wait, I'm looking here.
8:30.
Yes, it is. I know it's early, so you guys have to be up at we have you come on. I mean, it's my best guesstimation. We're having you come in at 8:10. We project your on-air time at 8:30, and right after you, our new Make-A-Wish rep will be there, and a girl. Her name's Jess. We sponsored her wish, and she has a dog. She has a dog called Uber. She'll be there, and she's 24 years old. And then the whole pivot.
Will the dog be there?
What's that?
Will the dog be there?
Yeah, the dog will be there.
Oh wow!
And right after that, the pivot crew's coming. But Jenna Harner from WPXI will be there at 10 o'clock. And then like all of our bigger guests are coming in right after that. Jody Dejanovic will be there. Yeah. And then Jen Mascaro, Chris Mahler, Bubba and Mel. And also a former Plum student, one of my students, Thea Hale from the WWE. Maddie Nisley will be there. And then Steve Fabian about 12:15. Not that you guys are going to be there for 4 hours, but like if you guys hang around for a little bit, those are the guests that will be coming in. So
that's awesome.
You just said Big Cat's 3 favorite letters, WWE. He might come back.
Oh, what? I was like, nothing, Big Cat. You good?
Nothing. I had nothing to add. He said it so well. I don't want to.
My shout out is to one of our former guests, Coach Dave Puchka. Got his first win in his first regular season game. So congratulations to Coach.
Oh, they beat Freeport tonight, Justin.
They sure did, 80-42.
Oh, good.
Very solid win.
Yeah, it was a rough weekend. I know they had heavyweights over last weekend. They had Fox Chapel and Char Valley. So those,
Yeah, that tip-off tournament was it was well. They hung. I think they did really well. Char Valley beat Still Rocks by 60 on Friday.
Wow.
And then we lost them by 19. So
that's good. And it was close. The students told me it's like 3 or 4 going into the fourth quarter.
So we just fell apart in the fourth quarter, but I like the way the program's headed. Dave's got them going in the right direction. So shout out to Plum basketball.
I have 2 quick shout outs. Shout out to Jess for her first week as the middle school coach. They haven't been on the winning side yet. It's been a little rough. They're in a new division, new conference, I guess, with the teams from up north. So they're seeing how the big schools up there play. It's a little different than what they're used to. But her and Coach K are getting their feet wet as the new coaches this year for 7th and 8th grade. But also her 6th grade team, they started their season off this weekend. 2 big wins. We played Shaler and North Hills this weekend. We won 40-4 against Shaler, and then 32-1 against North Hills. So it was a pretty good weekend for basketball.
That's good.
That's awesome.
And shout out to Lily. She got MVP for the second game.
Awesome.
She dropped, I think,
great job, Lily.
13 points in that game.
That's awesome. All right. Well, this is the last episode of season 1, guys. We made it. We are going to take a holiday hiatus and get back at it in January with season 2. We got some big things planned already. So look for those promos and look for those dates on our Facebook page. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for being amazing co-hosts. And Rick, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Anytime. This was fun.
And thank you for listening to Sour Plums. Like this episode, subscribe to our channel on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Share if you care. We're out.
Deuces.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.